Well, how big was your raft?
Our little raft?
Yeah.
It's probably really dinky.
Bigger than the one in Titanic.
It can hold 2 people!
It's 2 doors!
No way to copyright issues.
Okay, so, like, easily enough, like, you guys are brought up, and then, like, Jupo, like, weighs down some guards, and then, like, one, like, you have, like, this giant Minotaur man come up to you, and...
And, like, as he's, like, walking up, I'm, like, druid crafting, like, a flower, like, out of, like... So my hair is, like, very, like, kind of leafy, so I'm, like, kind of druid crafting, like, a flower out of my hair, and then putting it into, your character's hair.
Aww,
and I'm
that's
touched. I'm just like, oh.
And he does...
Thanks.
Ah.
And then I reached out to your character too, and I put a hand on your shoulders, and I'm so glad to see you made it off that raft. That must have been terrifying for you.
Yeah, it was. Thank you.
I'm so glad we were able to help. Well, you know, I helped something.
I'm sure you did.
Yes.
Thanks so much for helping!
Of course, dear. What is your name? What are both of your names?
My name's Elendriel. My friends just call me Ellie. Or Luna calls me Ellie.
Yeah. I'm Luna Arnold.
Hello, nice to meet you, Luna. My name's Keyanthi. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too. Ellie, may I call you Ellie?
Sure.
Oh, Ellie.
You know, you may know my father better. Lord Mark Arnold.
Lord Mark?
You would have heard of him.
I may have heard of him, yes.
I haven't heard of anybody.
Well, you've heard of us, Ellie.
Kristin. That's the human that one knows.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what happened to things.
I need to
I
remember
rolled
everyone's
8.
backstory.
I have not
I have to
heard
remember
of
my own, man.
So anyway, you see, like, everyone's moving there, and you see all sorts of, you know, like, multicolored, like, so there are pale dwarves, and they look kind of like, you know, your standard Lord of the Ring dwarves, and they have, most of them have on, like a sheer sort of robe thing with, like, sort of a bathing suit underneath, and then, like, next to them, there's, like, there are less of these, but there are also more, like, Maori-type dwarves, and there's, like, this really, like, big one, with, like, you know, he has, like, an entourage, and you see, like, let's see, human, you know, you just see a bunch of rich people of humans and, elves, and they all kind of gather to the bow of the ship, which is the front. Yes. And at the front, there's, like, this kind of platform thing, and you see Danassa on top, and she's a pale, you know, dwarf with, like, curly, I don't know, I think, well, actually, we can have someone describe it. All of you do perception checks.
Whoa.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
You can describe
I'm giving
NASA.
myself
Who rolls
guidance.
the
Dang.
highest.
Okay, so I do my what I'm given plus
So-
what?
Plus your perception
perception.
skill.
So I've got perception. So what am I rolling for originally?
You just
So is it just
got-
perception?
you are
Yes.
just rolling the number and then
Plus
adding
one,
whatever
plus
the
two.
plus says.
Okay, and I'm rolling a D
20.
20.
You
I
should
got
roll.
15.
I
Is
got
that
it.
enough?
Well, it depends on everyone else's.
Okay,
Jesus, my
7
little
plus-
house.
I got 11.
Aw, that
11.
makes me
Can I
happy.
re-roll?
No.
No. Okay, I got a magical number. The number 7. 7-11.
I got-
This is not bad.
I got really high. I'm not used to
You got
rolling
really
this
high?
I got really high, guys.
I got.
He rolls
I thought I was the
really
one who's
bad
the
most of the
toxic.
time.
Yeah, I'm usually really bad at D&D. But I
took your
got
spot.
a 20. I got a 24.
Woo!
I think that takes the cake unless Nicole beats that. You are just...
I glance in. I know
Eh.
that person.
Okay, so what does Danassa look like?
So is she the captain?
She is the patron of the ship.
She is the patron of the ship.
Yes. So
Okay.
she, like, plans the parties on it. And she, like, plays the crew.
And she got a southern accent, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all, where do we even get a southern accent in this type of work?
Apparently the
Dwarvish
So,
If you're a
wait,
beach,
is
if
she,
you're a
is she
beach
a
dwarf.
pale?
Yeah,
dwarf
she's a
or-
pale dwarf.
Okay, she's a pale dwarf.
Yeah, but the rest you can...
So, like, I just imagine that she's a little bit older in the years, according to, I guess, in dwarf years, she's a little bit
Mhm.
like older, but
Okay.
like
Okay.
age has treated her pretty dang well.
Yeah.
And like, this is just me. She has like a shaved side.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got a
Understand.
shaved side.
Yeah.
She's got her hair kind of combed to like the side. She kind of has like this
Mhm.
half like kind of like mohawk thing kind of going on.
All
And,
right.
like, and
So
she
is it
just-
like is it a spiked mohawk?
No.
Okay,
It's just
combed
combed to
over
the side,
okay.
but like just one
Kinda like
side
a
is shaved.
All right.
Like the angle bob, but on one side.
Yeah, like kind of like the angled bob, and like, just to go crazy, maybe she has like kind of like dwarvish like ruined or designs kind of shaved into like the side
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
of her
fast.
head, yeah, and like maybe just like a couple of like kind of like braids, because you know, dwarves just always have
You've
braids.
gotta have
That's
braids.
like canon. That's canon.
Gotta
for
have
dwarves.
braids.
Gotta have
Gotta
braids.
have braids.
Actually,
It's
that's
a
kind
racial
of
feature.
That's racist.
Oh, maybe I put it. Okay, I remember where.
And yeah, I imagine that she just has like white hair.
White. Okay.
Oh, so
Ooh.
she's an older southern lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about it.
All right.
That's
So,
not what I was imagining. It seems better.
And I don't know, do like dwarves have do female dwarves have beards? Probably.
they can have sideburns, but so you can decide if she keeps herself shaved or has sideburns.
Oh, she would I would like to think that like the buzz cut kind of like goes into like a little bit of like stubble on the side.
I'm
Okay.
liking this character
Since,
more and
since
more.
she has an undercut,
Yeah.
does she have two sideburns?
Well, you
Just
can't
the one?
you can't tell because it comes over like the
Okay.
side.
The mystery of
She
Danessa.
shaved the other one so she can have like this weird
Yeah.
thing going.
And like I imagine she just has like a very kind of like stern, hardened like look, like about her, like very kind of like
So her voice is more friendly than her gaze.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I like a little bit more than me.
Okay, so all you gather, you see Danessa on top. She looks as Michael described, and then I originally had her in like a pink, like
Match the hair.
yeah, a pink a wrap dress that flows with the wind, and a very like ample bosom, this. And next to her, she has like this little scrawny like human assistant who's just like she's really like she's kind of like hunched over and very like has glasses and a little clipboard and
My brain's picturing like a really short Ocean's 13 assistant.
yeah,
It's like, you know.
she's very she's almost like hunched inward for
Oh,
herself,
even
you know, and so Danassa's like, welcome y'all, it's high time we spun things up here on this ship. Juliet, be your dear and show them the bag. So the little assistant is like, oh yes, of course, and she kind of like fumbles around for a second and then pulls up the bag, and it's a green bag that is about like the size of like kind of like a backpack.
Okay.
And Danassa goes on to say, this little gem is a bag of holding. Y'all can put all sorts of things inside. Comes straight from the Arcanic Empire. Perfect for a lady and all her needs. Like a mirror. She like pulls out a mirror and like throws it in there, and a brush, and heck, why not? She like pulls like one of the spears from the guards. It's like, why not a spear?
Oh.
And just
Why
like
not a
throws it in
spear?
the
I thought
bag,
she was
and
gonna grab the
whoop,
assistant.
Mary Poppins just disappears. You could probably fit a little person in there. And then like you see Juliet tug on her like dress. She whispers something to her. Oh, there's no air in there. Okay, maybe you don't want to put a little person in there. But they're selling like hotcakes at my daddy's trademark it anyway. So, if y'all want this bag of holding, you're gonna have to do a little scavenger hunt for me, because this is the prize. And everyone's like, oh yeah, that sounds good, yay!
Woo! I could use four or five, a dozen.
Luna, have you seen a bag like that?
I think once or twice.
Whoa. I want to put so much stuff in it.
Tarina, that'd be good for carrying all this crap that I have in my pockets.
Blood.
So you, like around you, like people are like, what do we need to get? And she's like, well, hold your horses. We're gonna need a favor from a lady, a scale, a lock of hair from a beautiful man, a minotaur heartstring, and one golden ring.
Let's make a
Bring
list.
those back to me.
Oh gosh.
And if
What's
you're
the
the
list
first ones to
again?
get that,
Okay, so we've got
Beautiful man hair.
beautiful man hair. So we've got
I like
hair.
that's like the first
we've
thing.
got ring.
Man hair.
We've
Gold
got
ring, a gold ring.
heartstring.
Like you gotta cut one open.
We've got
So,
a
wait,
favor.
Harp string?
it's a
Heartstring.
heartstring.
A heart
You gotta like
Yes.
cut them open to pull it out.
You have to like
Ring
what?
with favor from a lady
A scale,
and a scale.
a lock of hair from a beautiful man,
Mm-hmm.
minotaur heartstring, and a golden ring.
Okay.
So
Mine
then
is
Beauty's in
favor
the
from
eye
a
of the
lady?
beholder.
Do
That's on the
minotaurs
list,
heartstrings
too?
just hang
Favor
out?
of a
I don't
lady.
understand.
Okay.
Well,
Favor from a lady?
me being the woman I am, teamwork is the dream work. Tarina, you need to recruit some people. So either we're gonna recruit this family, or we're gonna recruit that cute little girl over there, 'cause she seems like she can crawl into everything. Hey, you over there, cute little girl. What's your name?
Oh, hi!
No, sorry, it came.
It's just
I'm-
rubbing off.
It's just rubbing off. Cute little girl. What's your name?
I'm Elendriel.
Hi, Elendriel. My name's Adlanna. I heard you got fished out of the ocean.
Yeah! I'm so wet.
Oh.
Gren gave you a. Gren's
I
the.
thought you
assistant.
I thought you
you
soaked
got
up
a
the
towel.
water.
You got
Yeah.
a towel.
I thought you soaked up the water because you're plant-based.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm so soaked.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
she's soaked on the inside.
Yeah.
Wet moss.
Wet moss.
Wet moss. I'm just a bunch of wet moss.
Well-
Nostalgia, but
Well, Ellie, who are your friends, Ellie?
Well, this is Luna.
Hello, Luna.
hello.
Find my
And-
name again.
You look familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?
Keyanthi.
And this is Keyanthi. We just met. She saved our lives.
Oh, yes,
again.
yes. Hello again. Hello again.
Good to see you. I see. It seems that you want to join with the scavenger
I'm
hunt, don't you?
thinking that it might be wise to work in a team.
Okay.
But so, do we get to share the bag, or do I get the bag? How
We'll decide that at the end.
These
For
are
now,
important
let's
questions.
just do it.
This is just for fun anyway. I'm not sure how much we will need this. I'm sure it'd be very useful.
As long as one
to
of us
someone.
wins it and not somebody else, then I'll be happy.
I mean, if you win it, can I put stuff in the bag?
Of course, if I win it, then everyone can put stuff in the bag. If it's held as much as she says it does. But I will tell you, I met another very charming young lady, and I emphasis on the lady because I gained her favor. So
So you hold it out, and it's like the ribbon. It's a pink ribbon, and like at the end of one of the tails of the ribbon, it has like a wax seal with a stamp on it.
where is it tied on me?
Your wrist?
Okay. Yes. I was like pulled out my hair and
Looks like we have a lead then.
yes, we do have a lead. And since teamwork, that's why I thought, if we're gonna join a team, I need to contribute. I've already done so, but I'm willing to contribute some more.
All
I
right.
did just also meet her father, who is a beautiful man. At least he is in my opinion.
Suppose we'll have to meet him, or perhaps there could be others.
I mean, we could recruit them onto our team if you guys are willing to expound a little bit more, but he doesn't seem like the game-playing type.
We just need to get his hair, though, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know who we should invite?
sneaky
We should
enough
invite
and then
Adriani.
Yeah, we could just
Ariadne.
Ariadne. Hey, Ariadne, dear. Are you wanting to play the game? Your father seems like he's not so, down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I don't remember what voice I did at this point.
I think he was just perpetually uncomfortable.
That's a.
I've sobered up a
personality.
little bit.
Ariadne's like, oh, yeah, I want to do it. That sounds really fun.
I mean, I had to invite you on our team since you gave us our first thing. Who knew that our friendship could be so rewarding? Even more so than it already was.
And then her dad's just like, I better come with her.
Oh, that's fine.
You know, he seems very attached to her.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So
Hef, I have an odd question to ask of you. So you yourself are a man with very high taste. And so, if the group would agree with me, I would like to dub you as beautiful and borrow some of your hair, if that would be alright. Does anyone else agree? I mean, look at him. Look at that jaw.
For the sake of the group objective, I will agree.
Oh, thank you, Luna.
And then
Tarina, good taste. Ellie, do you think he's
You
cute?
don't see me.
Oh, Ellie's gone. Oh, where did Ellie go? Oh, man. Did you see her go?
I don't know if I did. Should I go find her?
We
she
should
gonna
probably,
pick-
but first
is
things
she getting
first,
the
is
head?
that man beautiful?
Well, I suppose his wife would think so.
Okay. Heth, we're taking your hair and then we're gonna go find Ellie.
So,
Oh
because I'm being dumb,
no! Okay.
I'm sneaking to
Okay.
try to like pluck one of his hairs. I rolled.
that was a
I
joke.
I rolled a dice, and I did not roll really well on my stealth. I rolled a 9. So I'm just kind of sneaking behind.
Oh no.
So, okay, so you sneak behind him, but then, like, Ariadne, like, shifts, like, suddenly because she's a child, and then you actually, like, trip, and you, like, lean forward, and your hand, like, goes on his butt. And he's just like, oh! I didn't think everybody, he's just like, excuse me. And you're like,
You're.
and then Ariadne's just like, Daddy, I think they're saying you're pretty, so you should just give us some of your hair. And he like, looks at her, and he, like, touches his hair, and is like,
Is her hand
really
still in his
hesitant.
butt? Is it just still there?
No,
he,
I moved my head.
he, like, jumped and then, like, shuffled out of the way and,
Oh,
like,
okay.
dusted himself off.
Like
and
a
he's-
normal human would.
Yeah.
He's not human though.
Oh. A normal elf man would.
Aren't we
he's
all
just
just
like,
a little elf here?
Yeah, well.
oh, no, I can't say no to you. So he, like, reaches, like, behind his ear and, like, cuts off a lock and then, hands it to Ariadne. So you have that.
Fantastic. Okay, anybody have any other ideas of where we can get anything else?
We can probably go find one of the traders on board for a scale.
Oh, do they mean scale or do they mean like scale?
Oh, I thought that was what they
Scale.
meant
Don't
by scale.
know.
Was
They just said
Oh.
a scale, so I mean.
Well, I suppose we should go and find something that has the same black seal as the ribbon. Is that the ribbon there?
No, the ribbon's from Ariadne.
Okay.
Yeah,
Luna,
it's-
you think we could find some fish?
maybe off the. Oh no, we probably do have fishermen.
What if we went to
Fish.
the kitchens and see what they have there in terms of eatery?
We can bring them two
I like
types
you,
of
you're
scales.
smart.
Maybe we'll win more.
Yeah, we'll get a scale, and then we'll get a scale.
Scale.
Okay.
And I
Scale,
think,
scale.
for me and Tarina.
Hi.
Hi, Tarina. We should try and see if we can find a heartstring or a gold ring. Try to complete the
Split up?
circle there. Split up a little bit.
The question is, what do you think they mean by heartstring? Because they can't be literal. We're not killing a minotaur on the boat.
Maybe
That-
they want you to.
I mean, back in '97, maybe, but not.
I'm more curious as to whether or not they are keeping what we find.
if not, I do have my pretend this is gold. My gold ring.
Okay.
Oh,
ring?
Is it a specific?
I
goal?
was-
And-
I hope
Who
they
has
don't
the
lose it.
highest intelligence here?
Not me.
12. So probably no.
17.
Okay,
14.
roll an intelligence check.
Wow! Stop rolling on paper.
Is she smart?
Guidance. Add 1
Is she
d4.
smart?
Add a d4.
Yeah.
Wisdom check?
I think it's intelligent.
Intelligence.
Math. 7, 9, 16.
16. Okay. So you would know that there is a alchemical component called minotaur heartstring,
Oh.
which traders might have. Does anyone have?
no.
Is anyone proficient in history?
I might be. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I am.
Yes.
Yes.
I am not.
All the noble
Okay.
people.
Anyone who is
I mean, I
proficient in
am
history can
generally.
roll.
These noble kids.
Guidancing myself.
Yes, I have proficiency in
I need
history.
to not be rolling on paper.
Oh,
And-
okay. No, I don't.
I need to roll
this is
really
just-
friggin'
this
good
is just,
too.
Can I please?
Yeah, there's a little thingy.
Wait, so
You roll in that.
when you say proficiency
19.
in history, like,
Ooh, nice.
does it mean it has
Yeah,
to be
do
with
you-
my
do you
filled
have
in
it bubbled
bubbles?
in?
No, I do not.
That's better.
I'm sorry. I'm only know about my own people currently.
16. I have a 15.
18.
Okay, she
Okay,
won that one.
so McKenna, you roll a 19?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay, so you would know that, and you're reading other histories, other people's histories, you would know that Minotaur will make friendship bracelets called Minotaur heartstrings.
Oh, man. Or cute. Whatever.
That's gotta be it.
It's
So we gotta just steal one.
So
We just need to go befriend a minotaur.
I have a gold ring. And like as you guys have been talking, I've just been kind of sitting in the corner, druid crafting, and just I like took some of that algae that was like in my hair and just kind of druid crafting it like this is not how nature works, but druid crafting it into like seaweed that's like kind of like this yellowish greenish, and I've just kind of been weaving it into like a little circle,
Well,
and then I
Ellie-
just like put it on Keyanthi's like finger.
Aww.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
wow.
Wow.
Very
do that.
talented,
I
Ellie.
did it.
She did it. Did you know she could do
No, I
that?
didn't know that.
We are learning
I hope it
something
counts.
today.
Because if it doesn't count, I'm gonna be upset.
If it doesn't count, I'll keep it anyway. It's lovely.
So should we split up into 2 or should we split up into 3?
If
'Cause
we
we
were
got-
split up into 3, then one person would be alone.
Well, I don't mind being alone.
Or 2 people would be alone.
If we have
You
the
can
gold
divide 'em.
ring, technically, we just have to find this heartstring, which she
And
says
some scales.
alchemical appointment, and the scale, which could be at the same place with the traders. Why
Well-
don't we? I just don't think we should go in a large group as to not bring attention to ourselves. Perhaps.
Understandably. so.
Heth kind of like looks at you and is like, literally everyone is doing this.
Okay. Well, then we'll stand apart by not standing out at all.
Well, I have a feeling that the minotaurs on this cruise are either very friendly or they're kind of that fake friendly customer service vibe. So what I'm thinking,
Usually assume the latter.
Yes.
thinking is that maybe
Fake friendly.
Ellie, Adriani, maybe myself, maybe Tarina, we need to go and befriend some minotaurs. And I've heard that they hang out in a bar down at the bottom of the boat.
Yeah, sure.
Is that-
can happen? Sure.
I mean, there's got to be a bar somewhere that
You
all the
would know
crew.
that too.
The
The bar would actually be in the upper deck.
we have to think of like a crew bar.
A crew bar.
Like a crew break
gotcha.
room.
Crew break room.
So
Yeah.
you are gonna go for a minute.
Well, here's a question. Do you think that you would have a better job of befriending a Minotaur today and getting a heartstring from them, rather than one of our friends who was just off of the boat and just had their life saved?
Okay, well, I was mostly thinking that if Ellie went because she's charming and Adriani went because she's charming, and somebody would accompany them, they would have a better time than possibly anybody.
Well, yeah, we got
Do you
saved
think
by
they
a
could get
minotaur,
into the bar?
Yeah, you were saved
Oh,
by
I-
Juba.
It's just the break room. You know, I mean, when I say a bar, I just mean that they're probably drinking. That's why they should be accompanied.
Teenager. Child?
Ah, come on. I was drinking that young.
You see Heth like pull his daughter close. He's like, I think we should speak to Juba maybe.
Okay, that's probably a better idea. Yeah.
So what are we doing? Who's splitting where?
Well, I guess I'm
Well,
off to the kitchens because I
So
can't
go
be
off to the
trusted.
trader.
I was gonna go to traders as well.
Okay, so traders would the traders as in people who trade.
Yeah.
Looking for a scale, I guess.
So there's traitors too. So we need a different.
Oh no. Okay.
Traders, knives, and
You they would be in the gala, which is where the opera hall.
If they're
is.
focusing
so
on
are
Minotaur
we-
Heartstring, we should go for scale if we can.
so are we splitting into 2 groups? Is that? how
I
this-
think so.
There are 2
Okay.
groups of 3,
Okay.
including NPC.
Oh, okay.
NPC is lumped as one.
Yes.
So we have
Who's
Family
going to
unit.
babysit the gig?
Alana that's going to get the scale, like the fish scale, or
Or we're
sorry.
going to the traders to go to the scale.
That's me and Luna.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
going to go to the traders.
Or just
Okay.
buy a fish.
I'll come with you.
Okay, so we have
Okay, well, I can
Yeah.
stay with
Tarina.
Heth and I and the kids can go. I'm supposed.
You and
know,
the
my
kids?
character. Yeah. I mean, I'm supposed to be charming. I'm just coming off as a drunk. So.
The drunks can be charming.
yeah.
Or they think they're charming.
Yeah, I think they're charming.
Very much
I was about to say I should probably like roll for charisma and then attempt to get Heth to be my friend again.
You might need it. We'll find out.
Actually, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna roll and see if I can get Heth to like
Look,
understand
chill.
my vibe.
That's guidance, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Everyone
Is that a cantrip?
Thank you for
Yeah,
that
yes,
for that
it is.
chill.
It's
Okay,
nice.
so I'm gonna add
There's also
this
resistance for
4,
saving throws.
and I'm 15 plus this 2. I don't know what that means.
What
So
do you-
it's okay.
We just be doing math.
So did you
What
roll
do
the number?
I'm rolling it. 15.
15.
Plus this 2,
16.
which is 17, plus this, which is 4, which is, what, 20... Somebody do arithmetic for me.
It's
So,
enough.
15, that's 19 plus whatever.
Plus 4, which is 9 plus 4 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, so 23.
Yeah, that's 23. Yeah.
23!
Wow. You're smooth like butter, man. I did a contested roll and he's just, you won.
Well, you know, Heath, I may come off as somebody. I've just been here. I've been around a long time and been doing a lot of things a long time. But I do have multiple children of my own. I actually have 3 beautiful daughters and a son, and they're back home in my village, and they're quite pleasant, wonderful people. But it is nice to be off on my own for, you know, I haven't been on my own for the past 100 years or so. So it's pretty great to be around here with you. But I feel like we got off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, but I do think you were quite wonderful, and I'm sorry if we made you so uncomfortable by commenting on such a striking appearance that you have.
None. It's fine.
And don't worry, I won't be stealing you from your wife. My husband and I are quite happy.
So you're just borrowing him?
Yeah, I'll just borrow you for a while.
Are you trying to get more hair?
Dad, what does she mean by borrow? She just means she.
I just want to be your dad's friend.
Yeah.
They all
Oh,
said.
my
Friendships
dad's
are
really
always worth it.
shy, but he's pretty nice.
Aww.
Thank you.
Well, you know, since we're all trying to make friends, let's go make friends with Jupa and let these guys go to the traders. So we should meet up back here in an hour?
Hopefully less, but yes, we'll try.
Before sundown.
Before
whatever time
sundown,
it is.
before sundown. I like that.
All right, let's go.
Yay!
Okay, where are we going first?
I vote.
Trader.
I want to see them at the traders first. I feel like I
Okay,
talked
so
about
it's
Alright.
Tarina, Luna,
I should
Keyanthi.
probably talk to him because, like, or one of us should talk to him because of, like, the. Actually,
not
no.
cast,
My
Tarina.
father's trying to.
Dang.
My father's trying to make me better, like, ambassador and trader. So I might
You're
be
like,
like, no, I need to go. I need to do this.
that.
And
Trina,
I will
you're
stand
trying to
behind
stay
you, fold my
fairly
arms, and
hidden.
look imposing as I possibly could.
Before you
sobbing
guys
wet
leave,
in
I
your
kind of
dress.
turn to Trina and I'm like, Trina, be careful. Don't say, like, don't
I understand.
be careful.
I understand.
I love you.
Don't say dumb things.
Don't do
Good
dumb
luck,
stuff.
Duck.
Okay, so
Okay.
I sit at the table.
We passed the
Trying to
opera
play
house.
a character that's charming.
The
but my
gala
own
and
social
the opera
awkwardness
house
is
are the
getting
same
in
thing.
way.
Can I steal the dice tray and just. Thank you.
Okay, so we're in the gala. You guys are looking for a trader. Okay. Do a perception check. Who do you?
Would you like to use the dice tray?
You use a dice tray.
There's a dice tray now.
I got this.
That's a big oof. That's a mega
The dice
big
tray was offered to you.
I got a natural.
Oh! Okay, you've got to get this.
So you got a natural one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Who,
All right.
do I do it too?
Wait, no,
Yeah,
you
are
do
you
too.
with them?
Yeah,
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 I'm
come
with
on,
them.
you got this, save them. 12! Oh,
I
yeah!
got a 12, and I plus 2,
14.
plus 1, 15.
Okay.
Okay,
So you guys are just...
Plus 2 plus 1?
I have proficiency. Ding. Ding, my beautiful eyes glow.
I am not perceptive.
You guys look around, and like everyone's looks kind of the same. You know, just see a lot of fancy people eating, and like you're not sure like who would do anything, you know. But you look up, and you see like these 3 elven men up in the balcony area, and you're like, hey, you know, let's try those guys. So you guys go over. Or do you guys go over?
Yeah.
All right. So you go over to like these 3 elven men, and let's have you guys roll, I guess, history.
Okay.
I am not smart.
15.
Okay.
8!
Okay.
16
That's pretty good.
plus 2 minus 1, 17.
Okay.
That's my history.
So from afar, they just looked like, high elves, and it was dark. But as you approach,
Use the traitors.
the two of you realize that these three men are arcane elves.
They're the new ones or the old?
They're the new ones.
Oh.
They're mine.
Okay.
They're my babies.
They're hers.
Oh.
So, the two of you, recognize that, so they basically look like, well, there's like 3 different kinds. But anyway, they look, they're kind of like shorter and like stouter than other elves, where like forest elves and high elves are kind of like built to be long and lean like trees. Kind of like, that's, I don't know how to think about it. But these guys are kind of like just broader and a little shorter. So they like, usually they sit around like 5'10", as a male, or like 5'6" as a female. And usually they have black or brown hair, and it can vary with like hues of purple or blue. So these three, except they're a lot taller.
Oh yeah. He's got dark crystal.
So you see the 3 of them, and they're just like drinking and talking amongst themselves. They pretty much all of them have the dark short hair. They're built pretty well. Like, it looks like they're active, like maybe soldiers. And as you come closer, you notice their fangs.
Ooh.